And we are building up to season number 15 of the IPL. I'm Nikhil Naz. With me is Rahul Rawat, and we are delighted to welcome our sponsor Gamezy. Don't forget to download the Gamezy app and play your fantasy, create your fantasy team there. You can win up to 5 crore rupees if you do that. That will make us a very rich man. So I've already downloaded. Have you?
I have.
Okay, on that note, we are going to be making 11s of each team. You've already seen the squad and we discussed it at length when the auction was done, but now you have to get down to making the 11, and what we're going to attempt is try and make the ideal playing 11. Two new teams, Rahul, this time around, and one of them is Gujarat. I believe you've done your homework, so I'm going to rely on you to pick the 11. Who are you opening? So firstly, what was the first thing, without even looking at the squad, what was the first thing people said once the squad was picked in the auction of Gujarat Titans? What was that one thing that was missing? Everyone was talking about.
About Gujarat?
Yeah.
At least they have some local flavor in their captain.
But what?
In fact, you know, if you start with their openers, I know who should be their number 11 and 10 for sure.
Okay. Number 11 and 10.
10.
Okay, who are they? I mean, we have to have two selectors now. We have to have a consensus. Mohammad Shami, Lockie Ferguson?
Absolutely.
Okay, done.
That's the easiest thing, because I might have a bit of discussion with you as far as the openers are concerned.
I think we will have a lot of discussion, because the one thing I remember when Gujarat team was picked in the auction, and we interviewed the team management as well, and that was that their batting was looking rather, what is the word that we use very often here?
Mazrat.
Mazrat. Now let's see how it looks on paper once we make the 11. So we've agreed on the bowling. Number 10 and 11, two fast bowlers we've picked, Lockie Ferguson and Mohammad Shami. No debate there. Shall I tell you also number 8, just write the name without any
8
debate.
or 9?
8, na?
Rashid Khan.
Yes, that's a little higher. So no debate there. Rashid Khan.
And
walks in. I'll tell you why you will have issues with 9 and who. Let's see who picks what. Okay. Now I'm saying, do you want to put Hardik Pandya's name here at
5? At 5.
Yes, I also agree. So let's go Hardik Pandya at 5. So we are filling in the slots that we know 100% are going to be there. Remember, we are recording this a few days before the IPL starts. So in case any injuries or someone pulls out, don't blame us for that. That is not a mistake. We're doing of the players as of now available. So Hardik is done at 5. Should I have number 1? Yes.
Shubman. So I think these are the choices that are actually obvious choices.
Yes, obvious. Okay. Now, for the 2 and 3 spot, I have 3 contenders. You tell me if you have more. If you have more, then we'll look at 3 contenders. That is Gurbaz, who's come in for Jason Roy, Ramanullah Gurbaz. Then you have Matthew Wade from Australia. And then you have Ridhiman Saha.
For number 3 and 4?
2 and 3.
2 and 3, yes.
2 and 3.
Yes.
These 3 options. So what I've done is I've already put Saha
at number 2.
And actually put it at 3. You can put it at 2. I'm fine.
You know, the only problem with Saha that I have is that if I have to have somebody like Saha in my 11, he has to bat at the top. Okay. Because with the older ball, I won't want somebody like Saha in that 11 there.
Sure. So as I said, I'm flexible that way. But I have Saha in my 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of all the good things that he does.
You can actually, if you want, you can actually drop Saha also. Because you can keep, in fact, Matthew Wade can keep wickets.
No. So I've got, actually, it's not because of wicket keeping. One may field also. But I'm saying, looking at the balance, Saha comes in. And I'm not just looking at him as wicket keeper for now. I'm saying to make the balance, Saha comes in. Is Saha part of your 11?
Saha, if he's in my 11,
you can
then
put
he
him at
has
number
to
2.
bat.
I'm good. I'm good with him. That doesn't matter.
To start with?
Yeah, we can change it if we disagree later. But I think Saha is there. Here, it is a toss-up between Gurbaz and Wade. Just to let you know, Gurbaz is a fantastic batsman, outstanding young batsman who can change the game because he's a very attacking batsman. I've heard great things about him, not from international matches, but he's played a lot of franchise cricket, and people say that, you know, he's a game changer.
Right.
Between him and Wade, but I might go for Wade because as an Indian fan, I remember he did very well when we traveled for that limited over series.
T20 World Cup also.
Yeah, I played that very crucial knock.
Most recent memory of Matthew Wade.
So I've gone with Wade, whoever keeps.
At number 3?
At number 3. Actually, I would be okay if you open, but number 3 also is fine because I'm okay to be flexible between Saha at 2 and 3. But because you're saying Saha there, I'm okay with that. So Wade comes at number 3.
Okay, I'll just.
Yeah,
so you're saying weight number 3?
Weight number 3. Okay, now it will get interesting. For 4,
Is it interesting?
it is.
Why?
So I'll tell you now to fill the spots. You can take a look at the options that you have. I think to create the balance and you need a
Can
top
I ask
order.
you something?
Yeah, please.
Is Jayant Yadav in your 11?
No, not.
Okay,
Not
fine,
in my
fine.
11. I'll tell you why. Okay, another guy I think we may agree is Rahul Tewatia because he's an
At number
all-rounder.
7.
Yes, at number 7. I'm good. Rahul Tewatia at number 7, also in my team. Because of an all-rounder option that you have, so helps.
Right. So now you're left with 1, 2, 3 spots.
Yes, 3 spots.
4th, 6th and 9th. In my 11, Vijay Shankar features in my 11. Now,
Mine too.
Where do you have number 4?
Yes, mine too. Vijay Shankar. Number 4, also an all-rounder. So look at the bowling options, a lot of bowling options. I'll tell you where we may have interesting thing.
You need one more fast bowler. Because
yes.
I'm not too sure because it's a surprise.
No, so we leave him aside. I'm saying I'm not counting Hardik as a bowler because it's a surprise as he's saying. So your fast bowlers are Shami and Ferguson. Your 2 spinners are Tewatia and Rashid Khan. Now backup fast bowlers are Vijay Shankar, Hardik. Now you said a fast bowler. Now my point is because you've got 2 backup in Vijay Shankar who are medium pacers and 2 fast bowlers. Do you want a backup spinner here because nobody else is offering spin there? Because at number 6, to make the batting look decent, I looked at the team and I've gone with another because there's a foreign slot left.
Right.
So I've gone with a David Miller there. Because at 6, very few batsmen can be
As a finisher?
doing that. Yes. Or the other option is if you put in a spinner, if you're looking at a spinner,
Sai Kishore.
Noor Ahmad is,
Okay.
I believe, a mystery sort of a spinner from Afghanistan. So you go with him. But then at 6, then you go with someone like a Gurkirat.
You don't have Sai Kishore in your 11.
No, not Sai Kishore. So I actually put at number 6 is David Miller. Because again, you need some sort of firepower. And so I've gone with David Miller. At number 9, then you can look at between... so Dominic Drakes I ruled out in that front. You have Jayant Yadav you can go with if you want a spinner. That's
And an off spinner.
and an off spinner.
Because both.
But if
key
you want a
spinners that
fast
you have
bowler,
as of
if
now.
you want a fast bowler, I have a condition. First, let's freeze on David Miller. Are you okay with David Miller, or you want to wait?
So the option.
Killer Miller, because their batting now was
So
was a
now
bit weak.
what has happened is we are left
4
with
foreigners
just
are
one
done.
spot.
And 4 foreigners are done. Lockie Ferguson is done. Miller is done. Wade is done.
There's one more left. So that is exactly the reason why I was saying this.
No. There's Rashid Khan also.
Oh, sorry.
4 are done. That's what I was saying. Couldn't have. 4 are done. 4 foreigners are done. You only have space now.
I think to start with, this might look to be an ideal 11 for us, but I think to
No,
start
we are
with,
not done 11.
Miller may not find a place in the
So
11.
who will you play then? That's what
I'll
I'm
have an Indian.
Who would you go for?
Maybe Abhinav Sadarangini, a good T20 specialist, especially he's done well in Karnataka Premier League. You have Gurkirat Maan also.
That's why I said Gurkirat is there.
So I think to start with, Miller may not find a place in the 11, and here, in place of Saha, you can also have
Gurbaz. No, so let's
That's
pick the 11. What? So you want Miller out? You want to put an Indian and remove?
No,
Saha?
you can always.
No, I'm okay.
Here you can put Gurkirat, or if Abhinav Sadarangini has to bat, he has to bat somewhere up the order. You know, maybe at number 3, and then Vijay Shankar. But the problem would be then Vijay Shankar will have to come down. That would be number 6.
No, I think that okay. And who's your number 9? You have to get an Indian now because you're done with foreigners. So if you want a fast
Kishore maybe.
Fast bowler, Yash Dayal is there.
Oh, we need a fast bowler.
Lefty was
Yash
picked
Dayal.
as a backup bowler for the Indian team, if you remember. So is that someone that you can?
No, you can. Although I was, this is the 11th.
I think they picked him for 3.2 crore, Yash Dayal.
Yes.
So if you've paid that money, you have to play.
At the, when the auctions happened, on that day, I had prepared an 11. And in my 11, on that day, I had Varun Aaron just because of the experience that he has. So Yash Dayal definitely offers variety. And if you have a Varun Aaron, Ferguson, an out-and-out fast bowler. Shami, an out-and-out fast bowler. Varun Aaron, maybe Yash Dayal will offer a variety.
That's why I put Yash. So let's go with Yash Dayal. Absolutely right. All similar bowlers, and Varun Aaron on occasions has been very expensive.
Yes,
right?
that's the problem.
So is this our 11 then?
This is
so
our
who have you got instead of Miller? Sorry, in Indian.
See, I really wanted to see this guy Abhinav Sadarangini. I don't know how much they didn't spend too much money on him, but still he's somebody who's you know, a lot of people talk about him. But Gurkirat man, if it has to be here, it has to be Gurkirat.
So Gurkirat. So here's our 11 before we wrap up, just to let you know. We've given an option. It could be either or. So number 1, Shubman Gill, we've decided. Number 2, it could be Saha, or you could go with Rahmanullah Gurbaz, either option. But if you go with an Indian, then you can get a Miller as a foreigner. But if you go with a foreigner in Gurbaz, then you will have to play Gurkirat. So either or. I'm more tilted towards the Saha Miller combination now, rather than Gurbaz and Gurkirat. I'm okay to have Gurbaz instead of Wade. As in either. So if Gurbaz came for Wade, fine. I picked Wade slightly ahead of Gurbaz because of experience.
I would always have a Wade in my 11.
Yeah, true. Because
at least if these are the options that I have.
So do drop in your comments. Let us know what you make of this 11. If you would like any changes compared to what we have picked. But
is this team good enough to win this title?
Oh, good question. Never say never. That's the beauty of the IPL, you know.
I'm getting a few
our good
thumbs
friend
down.
Vikrant Gupta is here watching the analysis, and he's doing thumbs down.
To our analysis or to the team?
Analysis, no, not to our analysis. To the analysis, no, to the team.
To the team.
To the team, not to the analysis.
It looks a little
thin on batting.
Yes, a little brittle
on batting. I agree. But do share your thoughts. If you think this team can challenge for the title, all of us have said unanimously, doesn't seem like a title winning side at the moment, but you never know, because a few surprises are up their sleeves, as they've said while they were launching their jersey. One thing I'll give them a lot of points for is their jersey. One of the best jerseys they've come in. I like the colors. So let's see how it pans out.
Has to be something in
Please, before we wrap up,
Gamezy Fantasy League. In fact, you have to download it, and as Nikhil has already mentioned, that you can win prizes up to ₹5 crore daily.
On that note, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today.